Alrighty, so next steps we were doing was, let me just turn the music down. There we go. Next one we did was our circular steps. So I don't know what they're called, but it's all our foundational numbered steps. So 1 steps, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, all the way up to, we'll just go up to 6 steps for skills and drills. There is more, you can make up your own as well, but we're just going to go with the basic ones. Alright, so pretty much, before we do them, they're very easy to remember because all you do to get from 6 step down to 1 step is you're taking away 1 step at a time from the 6 step. So easy to remember. If you want to do the 5 step, do your 6 step, but just remember you have to take out a step. And I'll explain the steps that you're taking out as we go. So 6 step we know, hook, hand, 2, 3, hand at the front, feet over the back, kick through, step, under our butt, finish off, 0 position. Very nice. Alright, 5 step, same thing, but we're going to take out a step from either the front 3 steps or the back 3 steps. So front 3 steps being our 3 steps to get to the 3rd position, 1, 2, 3, or the back 3 steps to get back to 0 position, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to turn one of those 3s into a 2. So first of all, I'll take one out of the first half, then I'll take one out of the back half. So 5 step, taking out a step from the first half, we're just going to go 1, but we're actually not going to do 1. So we're going to take out that 1 step. Instead of doing our hook, I'm just going to shoot my 0 position leg all the way back to the 3rd position. So all the way back to here. Keep a knee bent. Straight legs makes it a little bit trickier. So I'm going to hook around, and what's just going to happen, this leg's going to keep moving and the other leg's just going to hop back to make way for this leg. Practice that a little bit because you're going to have to put a little bit of weight on your hand to make sure you can hop back and thread your other leg through. So I'll show you again. 1, that's 1, sorry, that's not 1. And then this is 2 instead of 3. And then from here, we just finish off the 6 step. 3, 4, 5. Easy. And then same thing, taking one out of the back half. So we just do the first 3 normally. 1, 2, 3. And in the back half, I'm going to kick through. But instead of going 4, instead of stepping, again, I'm going to hop my 3rd position leg all the way under my butt, straight into the 0 position. So I kick it through, and I'm going to hop under my butt, and this leg's going to keep coming through. And then finish up in 0. Alright, so I'm going to go straight onto the 4 step before I show you them, before I show you the steps normal speed. 4 step, pretty much, is taking a step out of both sides. So what I mean by that, so I'll just show you 5 step right now actually. So first half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking one out of the back half, 1, 2, 3. So normal 6 step legs, but instead we'll take one out of this side. 4, 5. 4 step, you're taking both of them out. So the front half and the back half. So that is going to go around, hop back, 1, 2, kick through, and then we're going to hop again, 3, 4. That's our 4 step. Alright, I'm going to show you those a little bit quicker, and then we'll move on to 3 step, 2 step, and 1 step. Alright. Back half, and then the front half, 3, 4, 5, and 4 step, 7, 8, hop, and kick, hop, and again, hop, and kick, hop, and very nice. Alright, so 1 step to 3 step are a little bit trickier because we're taking out more than 1 step from both sides, so there's a lot of jumping around in these 3 ones. So we'll go to 3 step first. So just like our other steps that we've done, we're going to take out another step. So instead of hopping back like we did in the 4th step or the 5th step, if you took it out of that half, I know it's confusing, but I hope you understand what I'm talking about. But for 3 step, we're going to do our sweep again, but instead of hopping back, we're actually going to hop straight to 3rd position. So what I'm going to do there, I'm going to put my weight onto this hand so I can get enough lift to come all the way back to 3. And then to finish off, we do the same as the 4th step. So it's going to go kick, 2, 3. Alright, I'll show you again. So we're going to do our sweep, around, and we're going to go all the way back to 3rd position. Boom. Swap your hand, our rules, feet at the back, hands at the front. You can do one hand if you want, but 2 hands makes it a bit easier. And then through, 2, 3. Very nice, I'll show you one more time. So, 1, 2, 3. Option for you guys, if you would like, you can also lift a leg when you're in the 3rd position to give it a little bit more flavour. And you can add whatever you want, but I'm just giving you another idea. So what I mean by that is I go 1, 2, I can lift this leg, or I can lift this leg, and then I'll do the same thing, boom, boom. Or if you want to do it to the other side, lift this leg, and then kick it through. Same thing, just with a little bit of extra flavour for you. Alright, now 2 step and 1 step. These ones are a little bit trickier. 2 step, what we're going to do. So for 2 step and 1 step, I'm just warning you, you may not be able to do them the first few times you practice them. It might take you a couple weeks to get it, might just take you a few days, may take you longer, but that's okay. So, 2 step, if you want to learn it, we go 1. No, we don't go 1. This isn't a step yet. I'm actually going to sweep all the way around, and what's going to happen, I'm actually going to skip the 3rd position step, and I'm going to go straight through, so just skip these steps. I'm going to go straight through to this step on the other side. So how I do that is I'm going to put my foot out, I'm going to sweep, and what's going to happen, I'm going to, don't look at my legs, I'll show you what the hands do. I'm going to lean up onto my hand. My hand is going to, both hands are going to be holding all of my weight here, and then I'm going to catch this foot on the other side. So pretty much, I'm starting off with this hand, going onto this hand, and then going onto the other hand, like a coffee grinder or the 1 step, which we're going to do afterwards. So what it's going to look like is, with the feet too, we're going to go around, and then I'm going to sweep these legs around, and I'm just going to swap my legs. So what I like to do to think about it, I like to pretend to do the 3rd position step, but in the air. So what I mean by that in slow motion, my feet are in that 3rd position, but they're in the air. And then all I'm going to do is kick the other leg through. And that's how you do the 2 step. And then, that was only 1 step. So sweep. 1, 2. Very nice. Now I believe the traditional way to do the 2 step actually involves a 180 degree twist. How I do that is a little bit more complicated. I'll just try and explain it. Okay, so I believe the traditional way to do it, when I do my sweep, when I swap my hand, I actually don't want to step to the front. I'm going to step to the side. So the same direction that my other hand is facing. So the same direction that this hand faces when I do my sweep, I'm going to stay to that side, and then I'm going to do that one in the air. The other leg's going to kick through. Now I'm facing the other way. So it's pretty much the same thing that I was doing to the front, except instead of putting your hands to the front, we're going to keep our hands to the side, and I think that's the proper way to do it. So when I sweep, I'm actually going to face this way. I'm going to do the same thing with my legs, so I'm just going to swap them to the other side, but I'm going to keep my hands this way. And then I'm going to land to the back. Make sure you do that 180 twist and figure out where your hands go to help your legs get through, because if we're gonna do it the proper way, you're just gonna make sure those hands are placed right and those feet are placed right. So doom, and then feet, ending, starting here, ending here, coming back to 0. All right, one step. You ready? Easy to explain, hard to do. What's gonna happen is, I'm gonna do my sweep, but I'm gonna take out all of the steps and I'm just going to jump over my leg pretty much, lean up onto my hand, and then my foot's gonna go all the way around and come back to where it starts, and that's just the one step. And yeah, that is the one step. All right, so how we do it, starting on this hand. When we do our sweep, now you're gonna have to put a little bit more weight onto this hand, but you're gonna do the same thing as the 2-step and the 3-step. You're just gonna put your hands on the floor and then swap to the other side. So you're gonna have all of your weight on those 2 hands at the front. So the sweep, jumping over it, looks like this. Very nice, that's how you do it. Make sure that leg's nice and straight, and make sure you're leaning up onto your front hand so you've got enough room to jump over it. All right, I'm gonna show you them quicker, and then that's the end of this video. The easier version. Close. 2, 3, 2-step. The easier version. 1-step. Making sure. Making sure you're doing that. I'll try all of them together, play around with them. 6-step. 5-step. 4-step. 3-step. 2-step. 1-step. So just to remind you, you don't have to learn all of those steps, but you have to learn at least one of them, because those steps are the steps you're going to need to transition into your other steps. So forgive me, I'm sweating. It is hot and humid today. But practice whichever ones you like. My favorite's the 4-step. Nice and bouncy, nice and smooth, lots of sweeps. But yeah, practice the ones you like. Maybe just 1, maybe 2, up to you. And that is the end of the video. Have fun, I'll see you in class. Laters, dudes.